How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is time for another comic book haul. This time it is featuring the comics that I picked up at my first comic book show of the year, the one that they hold in Livonia, Michigan, pretty much monthly at the Knights Hall. It's the Knights Hall Comic and Toy Show. So I went out there over the weekend and picked up some comics. The first stuff I got a couple of magazines. There was a guy selling some magazines for $1. So I was really happy to pick up this comic book adaptation of the movie Hook featuring Dustin Hoffman and Robin Williams. I love the Marvel Super Specials, and I like picking up movie adaptations. So saw this one for $1, couldn't resist it. And then also I picked up Starlog magazine number 4, featuring an early coverage of the $6 Million Man and the Bionic Woman. Back when I was growing up, the $6 Million Man was the thing, and I had a huge crush on Lindsay Wagner as a Bionic Woman. So again, for $1, you really can't pass these up. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Steve Austin, $6 Million Man. I mean, he even sits on my desk all the time. So big fan of his, and Lee Major and Lindsay Wagner. So always happy to pick up some early Starlogs. Apparently these are getting harder and harder to come by. I saw a video on YouTube where a guy was doing a story about Starlog, and he said that there, back in the day, there was a huge fire in their warehouse where all the back issues that they used to have were burned, and there's no more. So Starlogs are kind of hard to come by. Apparently, I don't really know if that's a true story or not. I used to grab Starlogs every once in a while if something on the cover piqued my interest. But just a heads up, if you see any that you're interested in, kind of pick them up. So because you can't really, they're starting to they're trying to starting to dry up. Is what I'm trying to say. And then also at this show, I was very happy to see the 50-cent bins back. Haven't seen 50 cents in a long time. It's always been, it was $1, then it was $5, $10, $2, but 50-cent bin was back. So I hit up the 50-cent bins and bought a whole bunch of stuff. I got Gumby 3D for number 7 from Blackthorn. I used to this is another thing, when they were doing the 3D boom back in the 90s or late 80s, I always bought any of these 3D comics I ever came across. So picked this one up. I also picked up this Supergirl number 26 featuring Lobo. I don't really like this the way he's appearing in this. I guess this is a reboot from the New 52. I don't know if this is how he looks now or not, because I really don't collect too many DC comics, but you know, he's supposed to be in the Supergirl movie that's coming out in a year or two, and Jason Momoa is supposed to play him. But I thought, hey, a Supergirl and Lobo, I picked that one up for 50 cents. Then I picked up this. I just thought this was a cool cover for 50 cents. Thunderbolts 127. Tigra, issue 2 of 4, miniseries. Mike Deodato Jr. art on that. The Punisher number 22, picked that one up for 50 cents. US Avengers number 1 from Marvel Now for 50 cents. This one has a couple issues in it. Is it 1 and 2? Yeah, this one has, oops, sorry. This has 1 and 2 in it of Species, the comic book adaptation of that movie from Dark Horse. And like I said, I like picking up adaptations, so for 50 cents or 25 cents a piece, I couldn't resist. This one looked awesome too. This is an Eric Powell cover, Mega Ghost number 1. Didn't know anything about it, but I just thought it was a sweet cover. Legends of the DC Universe number 1 featuring Superman. Picked that one up for 50 cents. Then we have Punisher Summer Special number 2. Pick that one up. A Wizard World program from 2006 featuring Greg Land art. Thought that was kind of nice. Batman Adventures number 8, early issue of that for 50 cents. Punisher Max, The Ugly Word, 1 shot. So why not 50 cents? Here's a nice Art Adams cover on Firestar, the miniseries #3. Star Trek from DC, featuring the movie versions of the characters, issue #1. Carmen #5. Thought that was an interesting cover. I also picked up Firestar #1 from the miniseries. It was funny. This book, I found it in the 50-cent bin, and then when I went to look at other bins, whether it ranged from $1 to $5, this book was in everybody's bins, ranging in price. I'm glad I picked it up for 50 cents, but I mean, people were trying to sell it for $2, $5, and even $10. So I don't know why, but then I picked this one up. It's a variant edition Iron Man Legacy #1 for 50 cents. I'd never seen this one before, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom Special. So obviously it ties in, I think it ties into the movie, I would hope so. I haven't read it yet, but for 50 cents, sure. Hellspawn #1, awesome cover there. 50 cents, can't go wrong. Then Angela, the miniseries from Image, and Todd McFarlane, #1. Got that one for 2/4. U.S. Agent #1, his miniseries, his first miniseries, I believe. He's going to be in the, or he is in the Thunderbolts. Vampirella Strikes #1 with a cool photo cover for 50 cents. Silver Surfer #81. That's the first appearance of that character. Leather and Lace #6 from Aircell. Something called Kira #2. This one just looked cute. I don't know anything about it, but the guy at the booth said it's a good read, or it's a fun read. Stanley the Snowman #1. I figured, why not? Then this is a flip book, Marvel Adventures #1. It features the Fantastic Four and also Spider-Man. So that was cool to pick up for 2/4. Sword of Dracula #1. I thought that was an Adam Hughes cover, but it's not. But it was a first issue, and I like picking up first issues. This one, Spider-Man Marvel Adventures #19 with the Silver Surfer. I think yeah, that's on the cover, so I didn't really realize that when I bought it. And then Marvel Voices #1 for 50 cents. So that was pretty cool there. Then I went to another guy. He had his books. He has $2, $5, and $10. So I picked up this Superman #287. I got stuck, or kind of caught up in the crypto FOMO. So this is a story that's strictly all about crypto. And it's a 20-center or 25-center. But that one was $5. Then I picked up this Incredible Hulk 377. I can't remember if that's the second printing or the third printing, but that one was also $5. Superman Meets the Quick Bunny, also $5. And then Showcase Presents #81, featuring the Way Out World of Wendy and Willie. So I have a bunch of Wendy and Willie comics, so this must be the first time they used them in a comic, I guess. I don't know, but I bought it for $5. I thought it was first appearance. And then the last ones here are also some more $5. We have A13 with a cool Brian Bolland cover from Tomica Press. Spider-Femme #1, again, Adam Hughes. Yeah, ignore the prices. They were all $5. Excuse me. Every time I do these videos, my throat gets froggy. Wildcats #1 with a J. Scott Campbell cover I'd never seen before. Then we've got a trade paperback of Kevin Smith's Blunt Man and Chronic for $5. Dark Horse Comics #11 with an awesome Arthur Adams cover of Godzilla. Can't ever go wrong with Arthur Adams and Godzilla. Midnight Suns Unlimited #9. This is the first Ghost Rider of 1945. Die Kitty Die Summer Vacation #1. happy to pick that one up. I'm always happy to get some Die Kitty Die comics. Love Stories, 100-page Super Spectacular. This is just a facsimile of the first issue of that. Another Art Adams cover here, low print run, The Many Worlds of Tesla Strong. There's two versions of this cover. There's one with Art Adams cover, and then there's one with a Bruce Timm cover. So, but I saw this one, and I picked this one up, like I said, for $5. Tomb Raider 44 again. I know I just bought it, but I couldn't resist it again. And then last but not least, Quasar number 14. I showed this in another video a while ago. When I bought it, I didn't realize that there was a price sticker on the cover. So then when I saw this one without the price sticker on the cover for $5, Todd McFarlane cover, I figured, yeah, I'll buy it and I'll have it for the collection. So there you go. That includes everything that I picked up at my first comic show of the year. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, of course, please give me the thumbs up. If you want to make any comments on what I picked up, let me know how I did, or make some comments about any of the comics that I bought or magazines. Please do so down below. I usually will reply to any comments I get. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. Still looking for enough subscribers to get to 1,000. And if you know of anybody who would be interested in comic book haul videos, let them know about my channel, and maybe they'll subscribe to my channel if you don't want to. But other than that, I just want to thank everybody that I do have that subscribes to the channel. You guys are awesome. Really appreciate all the support and comments that you guys have made over the last couple of years since I started my channel. You know, it's really not a speculator channel. It's a love of comics channel, as I always like to say. And I just like to show that you can still get deals out there if you look around. It's not a speculator channel, so I don't really try and grab stuff that is going to go up in price, or try and guess what's going to go up in price, because it's hard to do, and it's not really what I'm into. I just really like comic books. I've been collecting them forever. And I just like showing off what I get and letting you know that, you know, there's a lot of stuff out there you can still get for cheap if you just really kind of look around. But again, here I am rambling at the end as usual. Thanks everybody for watching again. I really appreciate it. Good luck out there for comics, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.